to Storytime to Go with me, Miss Janelle at the DeSoto Public Library. And today we are going to do something really cool. This week for Storytime to Go, we are going to celebrate Native American History Month. Did you know that November is Native American History Month? Yeah, and that means that throughout the whole month of November, it's a great time to remember our fellow Americans who are Native Americans. Is there someone we should invite to help us celebrate Native American History Month? Who do you think that might be? Yes, Otis! So let's wake him up because I think he needs to be part of this celebration with us. Now, there's only one way in the whole wide world to wake up Otis, and we have to say 1, 2, 3, wake up Otis. You think you can do it? Yeah, I bet you can. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Wake up Otis! Otis, wake up. Oh, no, I don't want to wake up. Oh, it's cold and it's wintry weather. It is, Otis. Yeah. It's the month of November. It is. And there's only one thing I like about November. Oh, what is that? I like Thanksgiving. Oh, you are absolutely right. November is the month of Thanksgiving. Yeah, I know. Did you also know, that November is Native American History Month? Didn't we just celebrate something? We did, Otis. I'm glad you remembered. Last September and in October, we celebrated Hispanic Heritage Month. Oh, yeah, I remember that. And now that it is November, we are celebrating, what are we celebrating? Native American History Month. Yeah, that sounds like fun. What is it? Otis. So what are we gonna do? Well, this week for Storytime to Go, we can read about Native American history. Oh yeah. Or you can read a biography of a famous Native American. Oh yeah. Or we can do a craft, which is what we're gonna do today. Oh yeah. I like a craft. What are we gonna do? Wait a minute. Why do you have a bunch of rocks here? That doesn't look like a fun craft. Otis, well today, we are going to paint petroglyphs. What? Petroglyphs, Otis. Those were a long time ago. Yeah. There weren't books. What? There weren't books? No. And in order for people to tell their stories, people painted on rocks. They did. And so in order to honor many of those ancient cultures, we are going to make some petroglyphs. Oh, petroglyphs. Yeah, Otis. So because this is really important, and we're going to honor our Native brothers and sisters, I am going to need you, Otis, to stay awake. Oh! All right, I will stay awake so that I can paint and help and learn about Native American History Month. Yes, that is an excellent idea. So you're going to stay awake. Yeah, I always stay awake. You do? Yeah, right? I always stay awake. Does Otis stay awake? Yeah. All right. Okay, let's see if Otis really is going to stay awake. I will. Ready, and... Oh, man! Not even for Native American History Month will Otis stay awake. Well, we're just going to have fun without him. A few samples here, and you will also find a few samples in your kit. But you can also come to the library, and you can also do some research on reliable internet resources. Now, it's something is very important for us to remember, that many of these pictures are sacred. So we have to remember to always be respectful because we want to celebrate a lot of new cultures, but we want to make sure that we do it in a respectful way. So this week, when you come to the library, you are going to get your kit. And inside your kit, you are going to find rocks. Yes, Miss Janelle is going to give you rocks. Now, if you also would like to go outside and find your own rocks, you can do that. But the rocks that Miss Janelle has are just regular rocks. Here, I have one that actually has some paint on it, but these rocks, they're just regular rocks from outside, because that was the important thing, that long ago, the Native Americans used regular rocks to tell their stories and paint pictures. So also in your kit, you're going to get little tubs of paint, and you're going to get a Q-tip. What you're going to do is make sure your rock is nice and clean, and once it has been washed and dried, you're going to just paint. You can take your Q-tip and use it like a paintbrush. So I'm going to take a look at my paper here, and I'm going to see if Miss Janelle can draw some of these images here on here. And then you can put it outside in your garden, and you can have your own petroglyphs. Now, the important thing about a petroglyph is that they come with a story. So if you would like to make a story to go with your petroglyph, that is a great idea. Animals were very important to many of the Native American cultures, so I think I'm going to draw a deer on mine. Now, the important thing is to let your rock dry. So I think we did a pretty good job with this rock. Do you think that we should wake up Otis and show him? Yeah? All right. 1, 2, 3. Wake up, Otis! Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm here. I'm ready. Oh, yeah. I'm ready. Let's paint. Wait a minute. Did you do it without me? Otis, what? We did. Well, why did you do that? Because you fell asleep. Oh, I did. Just because of that, now I can't paint any petroglyphs. Well, actually, Otis, you know what? I think you could probably go outside and find some more rocks, and you could paint your own petroglyphs. Oh, yeah. Because I can remember the Native Americans from long ago. You know what, Otis? You are right. We should celebrate the Native Americans from long ago, but you know what else we should do? What? Remember to celebrate the Native Americans from today. Oh, yeah, that sounds like a good idea too. I just like to celebrate all kinds of things. I know you do, Otis. So there you go. So this month we are going to remember to celebrate Native American History Month. Yeah, that sounds really good. Okay, and then at the end of the month, I can get some pumpkin pie. Okay, Otis, yes, you can have pumpkin pie for Thanksgiving later in the month. Oh, that sounds really good. All right. Well, thank you so much, friends, for joining us here at the DeSoto Public Library for this week's Story Time to Go. Yeah, and then don't forget to come back next time so you can hang out with me, Otis. Yes, Otis, so our friends can hang out with you. So we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Mwah!